In order to ride with minimal force and interference from our legs and hands, it's really important to learn how to match our body to the horse's body. One of the first things that I think about when I'm riding is getting my seat to match the horse's movement. So in this case, I'm going to be following the horse's front legs, left front, right front, right front, and keeping my seat loose enough to stay down and go with the horse. So that makes it really easy for me to move this horse up into a trot because he's really attentive to my seat. So if I'm riding the walk, I'm thinking about riding the rhythm that I want him to walk in. But when I'm ready for him to trot, I just swing my seat bones forward a little bit more and there comes the trot. So I'm not required in that instance to use more leg if he's attentive to my seat. So in that way, I can really help him stay open in his back. So in the trot seat, I pretty much just post the rhythm that I want him to trot with. So in my post, I'm thinking 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then as we get ready for the canter, I'm thinking about getting ready to sit and swinging my left seat bone forward, and that will signify the canter there. So he was nicely prepared and ready for the canter. Once we're in the canter, I'm going to reestablish that my seat has a 3-beat rhythm now. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And from there I could play around with adjustability where I could let the reins out and see if he stretches or stays on my seat or just stays steady, slowing down, speeding up, those types of things. But for today, for here, I'm just asking him to stay nice and steady in this canter tempo. So the more connected to his back I am, the easier it is to influence him. So as I prepare for a trot coming up here, I start to think about what a trot would feel like in my seat. And I'm thinking a trot's a 2-beat rhythm. So I want to be able to post or have the feeling of 2 beats in my body coming up. And that is where the trot comes in. And that was very easy for him to find. So again, in my seat here at the trot, I post the rhythm that I want the horse to trot in. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Even though my body is physically leaving this horse's back, he stays very connected to my seat because I keep coming back and keep providing the rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2. And that offers me the ability to lengthen and shorten the reins without losing a connection to him. And here comes the canter. The canter comes from my right seat bone swinging forward because my seat's well connected. And then we establish a rhythm in the canter. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I feel that we are nicely together because he understands the language of the seat. And I do all the changes first from the seat and support with the leg and the rein. So that's how riding the horse from your seat can really benefit in terms of keeping their body loose, keeping them very connected, and really helping to limit the amount of pressure needed from the reins and the leg. That makes it pleasant for everybody and really feels a little bit more like dancing than pushing and pulling a horse around.